What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Starcraft 2. Today, let's see what research we can do with the stuff from that last mission and stuff. So, we've reached the maximum Zerg research we can do, so now all excess Zerg research we find will convert to 10,000 credits apiece. So, if you're looking for a little bit of extra money, that's a good way to do it. Now here we have either the Hive Mind emulator, which lets you mind control specific units, or we have the Psi Disruptor, rather. Yes, definitely this. I was gonna say Psi emulator, but that's from a different game. The Psi Disruptor just slows down your enemies. And these two they're both useful in different situations. The biggest difference is that the Hive Mind emulator requires you to do stuff. You have to micromanage, whereas the Psi Disruptor, you basically just build it and it does stuff for you. So I think I tend to prefer that one. But in the end of the day, neither of them are used enough that it really makes that big of a difference. Now let's see what missions we got in store here. Tirador. What mission is this?
Seems you're Queen of Blood.
Haven.
We still need to access.
Or
There's a rare
Belshir.
gas on Belshir.
Let's go with Belshir
the
today.
Protoss skull, the breath of creation. They think it be a gift from their gods. We call it Terrazine, and it'd be worth a fortune to the right bidder. Of
Actually,
course, those Protoss will kill us if they catch us on their holy ground. Or at least they'll try.
before I actually choose that mission, I want to take a look at my research totals. 18 Protoss research. Well, let's just go with Belshir.
Here we go. Much prettier than Redstone, yeah?
I don't much
Except for the
like
Protoss trying to kill us.
Not just any old Protoss. Fanatics called the Tal'Darim. They believe the Terrazine is sacred. A gift from the Xel'Naga.
If these Tal'Darim bring in their air power, they're gonna hammer us. Swan, get the Goliath schematics loaded at the factory. If their anti-air missiles are still any good, we might just pull this off.
All right, cowboy. I'll get the Goliath schematics loaded so we can build more.
How do we get to the Terrazine?
See those altars? Tal'Darim mystics set him up to collect the Terrazine. We just need to grab it.
Well, our SCVs will be able to haul the Terrazine. We just gotta keep them protected. With any luck, we can pick up what we need before the Tal'Darim find us. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, get them SCVs mining. We're back to playing the Terran today. And here we have Goliath, which now normally the new unit that you get in any particular mission is typically the unit that you want to build a whole lot of
For the Terrazine sites, brother.
to succeed in that mission, but for whatever reason,
Our SCVs
this
can
mission
pick
is
up
a bit of
Terrazine
an
canisters
exception.
and move 'em. It'll take them a while to disconnect the canister, so make sure you watch out for them.
See, the thing is, Goliaths are expensive, well, fairly expensive. 150 minerals, 50 gas, 3 supply, and they also take a while to build. Marines, on the other hand, can do everything the Goliath can do. They're not as they're not as like, what's the word? They're not as durable, but they're a lot easier to make a lot of. So I tend to prefer just Marines with stim. On higher difficulties, this might not work. I think on higher difficulties, you might run into the Protoss having Colossi, and that would kind of throw a wrench in things a little bit, because Colossi are really good at taking out groups of Marines. But on normal mode, I tend to think that going with a whole bunch of Marines is much better. You notice I built that second refinery really quickly on this map. And that's not because I need a lot of gas, that's just because at this point I have the auto reactor. So it's just a really investment to make to start producing that gas right away without having to actually dedicate any SCVs to mine it. Unless you get tech up really quickly, if that's something you feel like you need. So I'm going to focus on building lots of Marines to begin with. I was going to say let's build a second backup guy.
This land was sacred to the Tal'Darim before Terrans ever reached the stars. You must depart immediately.
Hold on now. We just need some of this gas here, and we'll be long gone before you know it.
No. You shall not defile the breath of creation. Tal'Darim warriors, execute all those who would desecrate our altars.
Doesn't sound like he likes that idea.
Looks like they're gonna go after our SCVs when we harvest the Terrazine. I suggest we only harvest one side at a time and run with a heavy escort.
So now what I want to do is send an SCV there, and bring some Marines up.
Warning.
Okay, let's go this way.
Off a Terrazine altar.
Wonderful. The Tal'Darim are sealing off the Terrazine altar, so we can't get at them. If they keep it up, we won't be
Get
able
some
to collect
upgrades going. So we don't want that to happen. Kill the probe first, and that'll stop them from harvesting from that place. Get a second barracks up and running. Supply depot. You don't need to worry about escorting this SCV.
Canister on hook, sir. I'll take it to the nearest command center.
Might as well get some more pigs in here.
Good job. That's the first canister field.
Actually, I'm just going to move this factory out of the way. Actually, there's a tech lab there. I was thinking I would have to build one of my own, but I can just float this barracks over and steal it. So I can start producing some medics for my Marines. So now what I'm going to do is start. Well, I should send these guys up here. So take care of this stuff here. Kind of lost control of my mouse there for a sec. I'm going to send an SCV to each of these spots. I'm going to have my Marines wait right here.
Upgrade complete.
Bold move, Mr. Reyna. Collecting Terrazine from two places at once.
Sure, it's going to be harder to keep the Tal'Darim off our backs, but the quicker we're done here, the sooner we can get off this rock.
Looks like I lost the SCV that was harvesting that spot. Let's try and position these weakened guys in the back. What are you doing? You go back to base, dude. Oh, I guess I accidentally sent two guys out there. Okay. Okay, let's build
3 down. You're
Another
doing great. Keep
2
it up.
barracks. Don't have much room. What are you still doing over there? Not quite ready for more war pigs. Okay, rendezvous back here.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
Hotkey all these barracks. And I think I'm fine having just one barracks with
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing
making
off the Terrazine
medics.
altar.
Well, let's stop that, shall we? It's probably good on SCVs. How many do I got? Oh, that's more than enough. I'm actually a little oversaturated. I'll just have those guys building then.
Add-on complete.
Now, similar to the Devil's Playground, there's actually a...
Add-on complete.
My building didn't go quite as I expected. There's actually a feat of strength in this map for building, or rather killing all the Protoss forces. So that is what I'm going to be doing here. Of course, I have to kind of worry about making sure that the Tal'Darim don't seal off all the altars, but that's not that big a deal. I just have to kill them. So, oh no, that's my tech lab. Keep building these supply depots. Let's grab this Protoss relic. And you know what? Sure, let's decimate this base. Marines with stim are just so ridiculous.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
We better stop that then. And not quite done with that upgrade yet. Stim up since that makes us move faster. Give our medics a chance to heal us up.
Upgrade complete.
Let's head up here now. Okay, start our second armor upgrade. This zealot's just melted. That's strange. It's like a zealot head. Send them up there. Let's take a look at our base again. Might as well build more supply depots yet again. Another Protoss relic right there. All of them are dead. So now we can start heading over in this direction. Let's go right there. Not quite ready for more war pigs quite yet.
Warning.
Oop.
The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. I guess we'll go. Let's go through here. No medics. You want to be behind the Marines. What are you doing so far ahead?
Upgrade complete.
And this is the last Protoss relic right there. A stim, of course, is something that wears off eventually, by the way. It only lasts 15 seconds. So you have to kind of... A lot of times 15 seconds is long enough to actually finish any engagements, so... Nope, stay over here. Well, stay as grouped up as we can. And of course, the nice thing about medics is the fact that it lets you use as many stems as you want, and you can always just heal yourself up afterwards. That's a lot of Stargates. Let's kill these pylons, and we can unpower some of them. You can tell when stim wears off because stuff stops dying instantly.
Warning. The Tal'Darim are sealing off a Terrazine altar.
Good thing I got this force back at home that I can use to kill them with. Jeez, they have a lot of Stargates in this base. They must have like no mineral income or something, because they definitely don't build that many flyers. This map is a good demonstration of the kind of odd thing about Terrans, is that their very basic unit is so good at actually killing flying units. It's kind of strange, actually. And that should be about it.
The Tal'Darim
And
just
that's
can't
it.
stand up to our firepower. They're in full retreat. Well done, sir.
And rather than actually harvesting the
I think we've outstayed our
Tatata?
welcome, boys.
This Terrazine, that's what it's called. We just slaughter everything, and I guess we... Oh. I didn't have that achievement? Well, okay then. I guess I got a new achievement. And the final achievement is for preventing them from capturing any Tal'Darim altars on hard difficulty. So I guess I haven't done that yet. It's a much harder mission on harder difficulties. On this one you can just kind of build Marines and kill everything. When there's actually a threatening enemy force, it becomes a very different issue altogether.
Sir, I received an encrypted transmission from an untraceable source. It claims that Tosh here was part of a classified operation called Project Shadowblade. They used Jorium and Terrazine
That's a cool name.
to enhance ghost powers.
It's true. We are called Spectres. Next generation ghosts.
And you were gonna tell me all this when?
We all have our secrets, Mr. Rena. Doesn't mean I'm any threat to you.
Maybe not. But whoever sent this message could be. Matt, any way to verify the transmission?
No, sir. But it does end with I'll be in touch soon.
It's Minsk, trying to turn us against each other. Don't let him.
I'll let it lie for now. At least till I find out who sent this transmission. But I'll be keeping an eye on you, Tosh.
You can try.
He's a Spectre. He has cloak. How are you going to keep an eye on what you can't see? But anyways, that's about it for today on Let's Play StarCraft 2. Catch you later.